High Rise is a film directed by Ben Wheatley, starring Tom Hiddleston, Jeremy Irons, Sienna Miller and Luke Evans. Now, this is a bit of a weird film. It's a film that's certainly got a Clockwork Orange vibe to it. The film starts off and everything's gone to shit, basically. Tom Hiddleston's walking around the apartment block. He's with a dog. Some stuff's happened. You can tell everything's gone to hell. And then the next minute, he's eating the dog. And then it goes to 3 months before. And basically, the premise of the film is Tom Hiddleston moves into a high-rise block of flats, which is a very expensive. It's got everything. It's got its own supermarket. It's got its own gym. Its own squash court. Its own spa. It's got everything that any of the tenants need. Towards the bottom of the high-rise is where all the poorer people live, and towards the top is where the richer people live. I think it's a film that's got a statement to say about the British class system, how everything's at the top, all the rich are at the top, and all the poor and that are at the bottom. Basically, it's a bit of a preachy film. Basically, it tells you that everything, if it remains unchecked, it turns into chaos. So anyway, the film starts where Tom Hiddleston moves into this high-rise block of flats. And for the first 30 minutes, it's quite interesting. He's getting to meet people. He's getting to meet like Sienna Miller's character, Luke Evans' character, his wife, his pregnant wife, that is, Sienna Miller's son, and the architect, the guy who built and created this high-rise block of flats, played by Jeremy Irons. And it's really good. The first 30 minutes is really good. You're really interested in finding out about the tenants, about everyone who lives in these block of flats. There's James Purefoy. I'm not actually sure what his role is, but he's playing like a posh guy, a rich guy. And then there's a newsreader who's rich. They're all on the top floor. And yeah, the first 30 minutes is really good. You're really invested in the characters. You're intrigued as to where this film's going to go. And then, after 30 minutes, all of a sudden, it's like, it just changes, and it's like, you're just thinking to yourself, what the hell is going on here? Everything just goes into chaos in the film. All the characters start looting the stores, start rampaging, start graffitiing. Tom Hiddleston's character goes a bit mad. He starts painting his walls frantically, and he's covered in paint and everything. It's a bit weird. Everyone's looting, everyone's beating each other up, and it's just strange. It's just a strange film. Obviously, it's got a message. Like I've said before, it's about the British class system, and if everything isn't kept in check, everything turns to chaos. But yeah, the film's a bit preachy, and like I said before, it's certainly got a vibe of a Clockwork Orange. It feels like a Clockwork Orange. It's very weird. But acting wise, the film is very good acting wise. Tom Hiddleston, who plays Dr. Lang, is very good. Sienna Miller, she's pretty decent. Jeremy Irons as the architect, he's good. But the standout performance for me in this film is Luke Evans as Wilder, the documentary filmmaker who he wants to start making a documentary about the goings-on in this block of flats. Because, as he thinks, it's a bit weird. And it is a bit weird. Someone dies in the flats and there's no sign of any police or any investigation, and that rings some alarm bells in Wilder's head. So he starts making a documentary, and around the time everything starts going to utter chaos. But yeah, Luke Evans is a standout acting performance in this film. The direction is really good. I'm quite a fan of Ben Wheatley. He's done a few films which I've watched and enjoyed, especially Kill List. That's a really good film. A Field in England, another good film. Two weird films as well at the same time. Strange, weird films by him. And Sightseers, which is a really good black comedy film. And yeah, he's a really good director. He doesn't get the recognition he deserves. Some of these films need to be found to be watched, but I've seen a couple, and I recommend going through his back catalogue and watching his films. But yeah, overall, the film is good, but I kind of think it loses its way. halfway through the film, and you start to wonder what the hell is going on, and you start drifting away because the plot it just gets carried away with what it's trying to preach, what it's trying to say. It's a bit of a pretentious film as well, but I did enjoy it for the most part. Especially, like I said, I enjoyed the first 30 minutes. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the directing. It's just strange. It's just a strange film. So if you are going to watch I Rise, and be warned, it is quite a strange film. So anyway, I think, what rating shall I give it? I think I'm going to give this film a C. I think it deserves a C. Like I said, the plot starts losing its way halfway through the film, and so yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. We've got a couple more reviews lined up, so like, share, subscribe, spread the word, and remember, guys, stay heroic.